Hello guys, welcome back to another video. We got a very special one here. So we have Nalid here with us. Would you like to say hi?
What's up, dude?
And we're going to be continuing our series where we're fighting every content creator on Global. And so we're going to be using our, I guess, what we would consider to be our best 3 teams. The first one's looking kind of interesting. I'm using a team that I've kind of tested out a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. Nalid, I'm a little scared, not gonna lie, but yeah, you ready to get into this match?
Yeah, let's do this. Not exactly sure how it's going to go with a mono green versus a lot of red, but who knows?
I'm
Maybe
feeling
it'll be something
confident with this
interesting.
first one, but not looking forward to what comes next.
I'm interested to see how good Reinhardt does without the Twigo support, but that Liz in the back is probably going to help you out quite a bit.
You know, everybody was saying Merlin was bad, or at least, you know, not broken, but since I've started using her, I've been demolishing teams.
Yeah, so I was going up against a Merlin earlier today, and she ended up putting that corrosion stack on 2 of my characters, and it absolutely obliterated me. Like, it was actually really good. I think the biggest problem is that it's just, she's so RNG based on what you're going to roll.
Right.
But she's still really cool. I really like interesting teams. Like, I would really love to use the OG Winged King team. Like, I love the whole, like, that was like the first big debuff meta sort of team, and I was like, man, this is so cool and interesting, and it sucks. So you really can't use it. But they try every once in a while to put a decent support unit out for it, and it just doesn't work, man. It's so awful.
I wasn't checking links, and I disabled my Reinhardt.
Oh, yeah, that'll happen.
So I'm not feeling so confident anymore.
Well, he do be having the immunity on, so I did not stun him. And your Ludo CL link ate my stun on Arthur, so we shall see. Not my little man.
And
Not my blue-haired boy.
Kind of had to do it. That was my only option. I pulled a bunch of Liz and Arthur cards.
Hey, man, it happens all the time. It is very unfortunate, but it happens. I don't think this is going to activate it, right? Let me do... Ooh, that might not have been the greatest play. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to activate Arthur's Holy Relic here.
Yep. I always activate it. Every time I'm like, this isn't going to do it, right? And it happens every time.
It's always when you least expect it. You're like, there's no way this will do too much damage, or hey, this is going to do, you know, more than enough, and then it ends up falling short, or whatever ends up being the worst option for you. So that's always fun. Okay. I rarely ever use Echidna nowadays, so this was kind of just like a makeshift sort of team. I feel like you could definitely go the more toxic route and put like Amelia or something on, but that is just not fun for me. So I'm not a big fan of using the really toxic teams.
So at first I was like that, but over time I was like, you know what? I kind of like being toxic.
I mean, yeah, every once in a while, dude. Anytime I try to put a video together where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna be the toxic one, I get steamrolled every single time. So it's kind of hilarious, and I guess it's karma. But I don't know. It's always really funny because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use Amelia or like Summer Merlin, and then I absolutely get destroyed. All right, you ready to feel the 1/6 ultimate? I got the heat on this boy.
I'm thinking of what I want to do here.
You got 0 crit chance from the debuff, dog. You got nothing on me. All right. Well, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some.
To be fair, he didn't crit.
It's true. That's a good point. You got me there. Well, I'm in an okay position here.
Unless I just, get death immunity every single turn.
Yeah, I can't seem to get a card for Rimuru either, so unfortunately I don't get the ultimate for him. Dude, every single time I fight a Reinhard, though, like legit, the turn that I'm gonna kill, he gets invulnerability every single time, without fail.
Yeah, I've heard everybody say that.
I don't know what it is. I literally recorded a video earlier today, and it was like, oh, I'm gonna win, and I used a Deanne card and a Deanne ult and another card from somebody else, and of course I wasn't paying attention because I never do, and I'm terrible at the game, and I got absolutely shreked. So that was great.
Well, I think this is a GG.
I'm really surprised this ended up working out for me. I think if you wouldn't have disabled your Reinhardt that early and you maybe would have gotten Rimuru down or something and started like picking off people, I think it would have been way better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most definitely.
All right. Now I gotta figure out what I gotta put together now. I feel like I can't use the goddess team against you. It's gonna be too disrespectful because I don't got nothing good on there. Like it's kind of shameful.
Well, Vlad did it, and I don't know. So I won, I think 2 of the matches against Vlad, but I think I got lucky.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this next team, you're gonna hate me because it's gonna look a little familiar.
Okay. I can respect it.
Although my sub-slot unit's gonna be a little different.
I don't know what it is. I go through the game every once in a while, and I just look for sub-slot units, and I'm like, this character could be really fun and interesting. I've realized the other day that I think it's blue. I'm pretty sure it's the like Christmas Jericho or something. You can slap her in the sub-slot, and every time you crit with a character, they gain like 5% crit chance or something like that, so it can go all the way up to 50% increase. And I was like, damn, that could be really interesting. Probably wouldn't be actually good in practice, and the meta would probably tear you in half, but it's interesting. Really hate that they absolutely destroyed that new champion melee. Just terrible. Oh boy. Check that out.
Oh, the Easton, I respect it.
Yeah, I powered her up like a week or 2 ago, and I was going to make a video out of it. It went terribly, so...
Oof.
Did not... I don't think I ended up doing anything with that.
Yeah,
but she's interesting.
I'm a huge Easton simp, if you're not aware.
Easton is... I think out of all of the catastrophes, from my understanding, the community as a whole seems to like Easton the most out of all of them. And that's understandable.
Don't let Volume hear you say that.
Yeah, he's big mono, man. I don't know who I would like the most. I like mono quite a bit. I probably would have to go with Roxy, though. I think I like Roxy the most.
Very respectable.
Shoo! That'd be hitting. Who was your sub-slot, out of curiosity? Good lord!
So, Merlin has Red Tarmiel, and Echidna has Red Sariel. See, the difference is, okay, so this is why, because a lot of people like to say that on this team specifically, Zeldris is better than Rom, because of all the debuffs, right? But, if you're looking for that turn 1, like, really big damage... Rom is better because when you first start off, you don't have all those debuffs on the enemy.
Yeah. It's understandable. I can understand that. Good luck ult rushing on me. Haha. Easton. Crazy move.
Yeah, I don't think I need to ult rush.
I really like that haircut from Merlin. The only thing I don't like about it is the piece that's floating behind her. I know probably a lot of people like that, but like the same thing with one of newer like Chad King's headpieces. Like he's got like a cool like ponytail pulled behind his head, but he's also got like this floating metal piece behind him, and it just bothers me for some reason.
Oh yeah, I feel that. I mean, I really like that kind of stuff.
I don't know what it is. I'm always such a like stickler for that stuff. Like I'm like, man, like that doesn't look like a battle uniform. Like nobody's wearing that. Like who's gonna be having headphones around their neck and jeans on? Like I don't know what it is. I'm so strict over that for no reason at all.
Yeah, I'm very particular. Like that buddy I was telling you about that I let get on my account sometimes. He went through
Yeah.
and changed a lot of my cosmetics recently, and I'm like, no, why?
Yeah, I remember when the original two Zeldrises came out on Global because they put them on the same banner, and everybody was like, "Oh man, he's got a hoodie and he's got the headphones," and I'm like, "Dude, don't use that. That looks so bad."
Right.
I don't know what it is. Just the casual outfits bother me for some reason. For no reason at all. There's no reason to be upset about it at all.
Right. Like Seven Deadly Sins is supposed to be like a medieval fantasy type of stuff. I want my characters in like suits of armor and shit.
Exactly. That's why I like the Ragnarok stuff so much. I think they really nail it with the costumes on those.
Oh yeah, especially Brynhilde. Like everybody's always like, Vader, you have all of her cosmetics. Why do you run the like standard armor set? And I'm like, because it looks the best.
Yeah, it just looks like it looks right. I get that.
All right, Zeldris.
Don't do it.
Get the windscreen with Merlin.
I keep thinking I don't know. It's just I guess it's because I don't use Merlin enough. I keep thinking that the fire attribute is going to be attack seal, and it's always corrosion. And I'm like, don't worry about it. It's attack seal.
Yeah,
Very bad with that stuff.
I have not been paying attention to Merlin's stuff because this team just wipes everybody so quickly that I don't need to pay attention to all that unless I'm fighting a Bond team.
Yeah.
But the Reinhardt team. But surprisingly, I've been doing really well with this team, even though it's mono green, against Reinhardt.
Well, that's good. I think I'm really interested to see how good Philo is on the team.
Oh yeah, all the new collab, all the units look so good.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty interested. It didn't look great for Nalphamy and Raftalia at first from the showcase, but they obviously, I don't know what it is. You make the game and you think you know, like, this is a good idea, this is a bad idea, but they just they can't seem to get it together with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they I've been trying to think of like what is it? Because if you're making the game, you would think, but I think maybe what it is. So, if I'm not mistaken, didn't the original creator of Grand Cross like stop working on the project like a long time ago?
I don't know. I mean, I know that he's done with it and he's on like the sequel series or whatever at this point. But you're talking about Grand Cross, like the game, not the anime or the like mangaka. I really don't know. There's like that running joke that everybody talks about with like Nagato and everything, and him saying that there's only like 3 developers like working on the game at the moment. I don't know why, but I highly doubt it's that low. Like I know that it can't be that low, but I don't know. For some reason, like everybody talks about that, and I'm like, there's no way. Like, I've got a sliver of hope that there's still a full team working on the game, but who knows? It probably has been like cut in half at least.
Mm-hmm.
Very unfortunate. Which I'm interested to see how Origins ends up turning out, because I'm not a big fan of like open world gacha games.
I was about to say that same thing.
Yeah, it's just not my thing. I'm really looking forward to Black Clover when it comes out. I think Black Clover is going to end up being pretty good.
Same. See, I watched Black Clover before it was cool,
Yeah, unfortunately, I was really late to the party. Like I just finished watching the 170 episodes of the anime. Like I probably finished that up like last month or maybe the month before. So relatively recently. And then I was like, damn, it ends right here when it's starting to get good. And then he started, releasing manga chapters again. So I was like, well, that's not terrible timing, I guess. Like if I would have waited longer, I probably could have finished it all in one go. But very, very good show. A lot of people really didn't like it when I was talking to them. They were like, "Oh, like Asta's really annoying and he's loud and just yells the whole time." And I was like, I've never let that stop me before, so I'm glad I gave it a good chance because I really enjoyed it. It was really good.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites.
I always forget that you run Red Tarmiel up front.
Everybody does, because nobody ever runs him.
Um,
I'm about to do something really toxic.
uh-oh.
I
Oh,
apologize
I forgot
in advance.
Tarmiel has ultimate control.
Yeah, see,
Or did
that's
I
why
just
run
cleanse
him.
it? I cleansed it.
Oh, you cleansed it. Oh, well then.
I was like, huh. Oh no, not the. See, you have insanely good high ults on these characters. I would love to run the Angel team, but boy oh boy is it not good with like low ults because I'm like, all right, I can just run an ult here and then I use it and it's terrible.
Yeah, that is one thing with the Archangel team nowadays, is you do need those high dupe levels, or you're not really getting far, just because... So Liz does do really good damage, but only later on, and ult rush is still somewhat prevalent, so...
Yeah, I would love to have a higher Liz. I think Liz's ult is very good. Which Margaret's ult at 6/6, of course, is fantastic, but it's unfortunate because it only disables at 6/6. I really hated when they started doing that, but it's pretty much just the norm now.
Oh, come on, Margaret.
No critical.
I didn't have enough buffs. Oh, okay. Well, that's the deciding factor right there. Okay, so with the Archangel team against the Demon team, if you don't get that like really good pull during a turn, you lost, because the Demon team is just so good at turning that around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, especially because I didn't get any buffs, and Margaret's passive is so important to the Angel team to keep it meta. Like, people really underestimate how much Margaret's passive carries the team.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. I think you've still got me here. I think this is going to hit really hard.
I hope so.
Oh, yeah, and you proc your passive as well. That's another thing that I'm really bad about, is I'm like, I hope I activate my passive soon, because I have not been keeping track of that. Yeah, that's a lot. That's awesome, though. The Angel team is so good. Like, I feel like you don't see it as much at the moment, but hopefully Mael will come out and make it great.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that. I'm definitely gonna be 6/6ing him.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel so far. Like, I feel like everybody's like really banking on the fact that the New Year's banner is going to be like a banger, and I don't remember any of the New Year's banners before Melly being that good. So I don't know if that's just going to be like a one-off thing, and everybody's getting their hopes up, and it's just going to end up not being that good, or what. But kind of going up against Melly is a hard win, because he's very versatile and he's good in anything.
Right.
But
Alright.
we'll see.
Well, thank you so much for coming out for the video. That's going to go ahead and do it for this one, guys. as always, there will be a link in the description below to his channel. Please go check him out. Although I'm pretty sure everybody already knows who you are if they're watching my channel. But thank you guys so much for watching. Would you like to say anything before I end the video?
Nah, thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful day.